And hello and good evening to everyone. It's already 10 p.m. here, Philippine time zone, and so our lesson for today is all about orthographic to orthographic drawing. So before we start, let's give a shout out to one of our new subscribers to Carding Yan. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. So, and for others, please invite your friends, classmates, or other people who wants to learn about AutoCAD and Ah, uh, when we reach 100, another 100 subscribers or another milestone, we are going to have our account giveaway, which is comprised of other premium accounts, especially AutoCAD. So yeah, so let's begin. So as you can see here, we have what we call the orthographic drawing. So let's use this one as a noteboard. Noteboard, yeah. So we have here our noteboard, and orthographic offers us multi-views, yeah. So what do we mean when we say multi-views? It means that we are given the perspective of top, front, and side view of our drawing. And with this given three perspectives, we are going to make isographic or 3D printed perspective, wherein we can combine all of this and see in in a single drawing all the top, side, and front views. Yeah. So that's all. So before we start, we must first know the type of lines that are included in this drawing. So we have here. Let's use this line. Then let's paint this one black. Okay. So other viewers can see our where we are pointing at. So this one is what we call center line. So this center line means that there is a circle, or this is the center of a circle. Uh, so that's all. So the next one we have here, the hidden lines. It means that there is another shape or a hole that is beyond this part, or it is hidden in our current view. And we also have here our object line, which is the thick lines that is used to highlight the entirety of our drawing. So that's the two types of line that we are going to use. Some also call this one section line. It means like when we are going to dissect a shape or a figure, we can see its insides, which are uh, not always visible in our perspective. So yeah, and this one, last but not the least, we have our dimensions, which we will be using as a guide. So let's start. Okay, so before we start, we need first to switch again to our ISO draft or ISO mode. So let's type ISO, enter, and we wanna portray this one as our front figure facing the left um, part. So we're gonna use the isoplane left. All right, isoplane left. All right. So let's always begin with our corners. So around here. So how long is this one? 5.13. Okay, so let's start. Let's begin. Let's draw a line. 5.13. 5.13. Alright, so we have now our 5.13 and its height 2.5. Okay, 2.5. 2.5. Let's just input our straight line values. Then here, this one, 2.25. 2.25. As you can see here and observe, the measure of our right side and our left side vertical lines are different, and it means that we can't use the discarding Marino method wherein we will just copy then mirror the other side, or we will just make the one half of the figure. So since it is different, we can do that here. So yeah, so we'll do this one later on. We need first to do this one, which is the top view. So our side is valued at 2. So let's enter 2, and then this one is the side, the left and right side. So they are equal. So yeah. So as you can see, this object line pertains to this top part of 2.50, while the section lines or hidden lines pertains to 2.25, meaning that behind the 2.5 we have here, and the other part or in the other side the 2.25. So we need first to observe and understand what we are doing, so that there won't be any problems later on, and we know what we are looking for. So we can measure this one 3.50 from the middle. So let's just draw a line 2.50, or we can divide or ball game this one. So let's assume this is the middle part, then let's type 3.5. Alright, so that is 3.5, or the middle part of our drawing. And but for us to make this one easier, we can also use the side which is given here, 2.28. So it means that our middle section here is divided into two parts, naming the 2.88 and the missing part. Alright, so let's draw a line 2.28. 2 point, 2.88 rather. Yeah, so this one is the middle side, middle part. So let's just draw a line here. Then let's increase this one from, let's make a line. Okay. So let's have it snap and snapping mode. Then let's input the value of 3.5 so we can have our center part. Then from that part we just gotta do this one. So from the middle part going to the left, we have 1.25. 1.25. Then this one from 1.25 we will go down to 1.63. So we don't need to measure this one. We'll just go a straight line, then draw this one. So you're done. Next one is 45-degree inclination. Alright. So we have here 45-degree. And that's kind of hard in this one. So are we going to make this one? So another yet 1.25 again. Yeah, 1.25. Then after that one, we're gonna just draw a line going here, and it will automatically display as 45-degree. There's no need to measure that one. So another 1.25 again. By the way, sorry for my broken English. And English is not my first language. I am kind of having some difficulties in using this language. But as much as I want to cater all of my audience, I would like to prepare this one. Yeah. So that everyone would understand. And there would be no language barrier between me and all of you. So yeah. Let's just do this one. All of this one will be measured by 2's. So yeah, 2, 2, 2, all 2's. 2, 2, 2, alright. So yeah, wait. It seems like we're having some kind of problem here. 2. Why does it seem like there's some problem? Why? 2. Alright, so let's just draw some lines, fill the shape. So this one, it's 2 again. Then after that, just connect it here to close the shape. And so let's start working our way for the circle. So let's start with our guidelines here. 1.5 as for to locate the center of the circle. So 1.5. Then let's draw across a line here. Then right. Next is easy as 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna follow this one. Diameter of 1.52. So as what I have taught earlier, we just need to type again iso, then isographic left again. Then let's type ellipse. Then after you type ellipse, you select isocircle, then you snap it in the middle of this one. Then you type the diameter, or first you need to type D, alright. Then you type 1.52. Then press enter, then that's all, that's it. So we are now finished with our drawing. But as you can see, the circle part is not only present in our front side but on our back also. So as you can see here, front to back, and also in this side view, front to back. So we're gonna offset this one by 2. So let's draw a line 2, and just to this one. Let's move. Let's find the center. Yeah, and that's it. But since we can see this part, since this slope is covering it, we can also just remove it. So then let's proceed with our lines. So we can just proceed with our lines, then ball game this one. So let's say I want to extend it by 0.5. I want also this one to extend by 0.5. Then let's draw a line. Let's extend it here. Snap this one to the bottom. No need to draw another line since we are setting this one for center line. We want to have a straight line for us to be able to see the pattern or the line type or line design, as some calls it. So yeah, so before we change this one to our desired layers, we must first check this one if it follows what we need. So let's start with the side 2.25. So let's check if this one will be 2.25. Alright, 2.25. So next is 1.5. Let's check. Alright, 1.5. So let's extend it around here. Next, 2.25. Let's check this side if it will be 2.25. Okay. I need to snap that one. So let's snap it around here. So 2.5. Alright, we have it correct again. So this one next. So we have 3.5. I hope this one matches. So from top part to okay, it does not want to snap, so I'll just draw a line and snap it here. Yeah. Then alright, we have 3.50. Alright. So far so good. So we have all of these values checked, then we can really check this one using diameter since we have our circle or made in using the ellipse or isocircle. So let's just put the value on if we want to. But I wanna try for the angular one if it will apply or not. So for you to get the angular value, you need to first draw a line to snap out, then select this one, then select this one. Oh, why is it 30? It's only valid at 30. But I think we have the values correct. So let's check other values. before we correct that one. So 1.25. Alright, we have it correct. Then next is so we have here 2.88, which is again correct. Then next one is 1.63. 1.63. So we need to draw a line to have it flat out. 1.63. So it's 1.63. Again, we got it correct. So our only problem here is this one. We need to have it 45 degrees. So let's try to modify this one. Let's delete, or let's, oh, okay, that's not deleted one. Let's just make, I don't know how possible it is to do this one. Oh, okay, I got it. So it is 30 degrees since it measured it not using the isodraft method or isodraft mode. It just measured it using our 2D flat surface method. So it will read as like just this one. It assumed that this one is a flat surface and not in an isographic view. As you can see here, it is facing on the left, but AutoCAD reads this one as it is facing on uh, on top view. So you can see here we are on top view. So yeah. So if this problem ever comes to you, you can just double click this one to modify it, and let's just type. Then press enter. Yeah. So you have now 45 degree. So yeah. So now that we're done, we can just another slide, we can just copy paste this one, and let's start making this one and editing our layers. So yeah, let's delete this one. And delete this one too. Delete this one. So we want to show first our center line, so let's edit here our pre-made layers. So we have copied it, our center line, then just set the entirety of this figure to our object line, even including this circle part. So our construction line, it should be object line, so my bad. So I'll just gonna change this one in our layer. You can just double click it here to edit this one. Double click. Ayan. Alright, so let's type object or obj. Obj for object. You can just use up shorthand notations. So yeah, that's it. Now we have our finished product, which is the 3D view of this example number 1. So in this example given by a school, we have the isometric the iso what? Oh, it should be isometric, not isographic. Alright, I just remembered. Okay, so let's change this one to isometric. So orthographic to isometric rather. So our school have given us the view of the isometric one, so we can check if we got it right or wrong. So let's just click it here. So yeah, this one is completely the same as this one. Alright. Yeah, we got it right. So let's compare it side by side. Zoom it in. Yeah, they are the same. So we got it right. Alright. It just have some modifications or differences since I drew this one on AutoCAD, and I think this one was not made in AutoCAD, but as long as we have followed all of the guidelines, all of the measurements and dimensions given, we are correct. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for listening to this one. This is a trial version of me speaking in English, and I hope I could still keep up with this kind of pacing for our next following episodes, since our school requires us to speak in English with our English only policy, and I hope I can pitch these videos up in our department to be used as a learning material. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. So please like, share, and subscribe to this video for more AutoCAD tutorials. And see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye. Peace out.